Good morning, hike talkers. Hey, Big D here. Just finished that ascend, descend, deep lunge set. Oh my goodness, that's a burner, especially after yesterday being leg day. But you got to get the legs aired out. Did that with the 5-miler yesterday right after leg workout, and then I'm out here stretching and get another 5-mile in here this morning to just get some blood flowing, make the legs feel good again. Anyways, just finished that set. Oh my gosh, so good. All feels like just a complete upper body or overall body workout. Needed that. I actually I already shot a HikeTalk this morning earlier, and I did it before my lunch set, and man, just didn't have the energy. And I don't want to be all dull and boring and not bring energy, because unfortunately most of us live like that every day. So I want to make sure I'm bringing you some. I'm fired up and excited. Started out the day today with only got, let's see, about 4 hours of sleep, I guess. About 4.5 or 3.5. Drank too much water. I know better, but I was thirsty before I went to bed, and too much water too close to bed, and had to get up at 2:04 and take care of that. Sometimes TMI, but it's for a greater point, so I had to give you a little bit of the backstory. I woke up at 2:04, took care of that, and went back to bed, and man, mind's busy right now, solving a lot of problems, challenges, creating a lot of good stuff will be announcing soon, and man, just super fired up. And yeah, I didn't get the sleep I wanted total every night. I'm really adamant about that being the key to pretty much everybody's happy life, joyful life, is getting good, solid, sound sleep. And I'm not talking about just laying in bed resting. I'm talking deep REM, deep circadian rhythm. And man, when you can get that done every day, you're going to start the day fresh and ready to go. And last night it just didn't happen for me, but that's okay, because I wake up just like I do every day. And do I feel a little groggy? Yeah. Do I feel tired? Yeah. Do I want to get up and get my workout in? Yeah. Actually, I didn't sit there and think about it and make a decision whether I was going to or not. I was actually I get up and I'll just look outside. And if it's even remotely decent out, not torrential downpouring, my instinct's always to go outside. Just feel way more connected. But it's just a choice. I could have made the choice I'm tired today. That's a choice I used to make. I'm tired today. I don't want to do it today. I can do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. Later never comes. Never comes. Because is there time later? Maybe for you. But you got to ask yourself, are you living the life, making these decisions every day, that you're maximizing and take advantage of those later hours? Are you really truly enjoying it? Or are you just existing? Are you really truly living, or are you just existing? And to me, I choose to live and be excited every day. And of course, I start my day every day with GFCI: gratitude, forgiveness, commitment, and intention. Knowing that whatever the day brings me, I will be on track. Doesn't mean I get everything done in the day that I want, not necessarily, but I know that if I'm doing my best every day, I'm not living in judgment. I choose to live in momentum and movement. Just move. Just keep the train rolling. Keep the energy up. You got to figure out every day how to get in your life that energy, that healthy energy, not the stimulant, caffeine, whatever boost drink you enjoy in the morning. And don't get me wrong, man, I love a good cup of coffee. And in fact, I just had one a couple days ago. A cup of deep, thick, dark, thick black coffee with some honey in it. Oh, so good. But again, I don't make that a habit. That's the anomaly. Because I'm choosing to live in health every day. And I'm not going to get into a debate on whether coffee is healthy or not. It's just something that I enjoy, and I'm going to enjoy myself enjoying life. So hey, did you wake up today fired up and ready to go, or did you wake up groggy and wondering what the hell you were going to do today? I hope that after nearly 60 hike talks that you're getting this concept that GFCI is the most powerful thing you will ever do in your life. And we're going to get into the neuroscience and that type of thing, just so you can understand more of it, why it works, how it works. Right now, just try it. Just trust me and try it. But I'll tell you what, man, after about half the sleep that I'm used to on a consistent basis, I'm still fired up and ready to go. Had my green juice this morning. In fact, I actually had a double dose because I had some fruit-based when I first got up, and then after about halfway point, about 2.5 miles, I have Organifi's green juice in powder form. Just shake it up and away you go. And that's the alkalinity tool that I use right now, and it works amazing. I would highly recommend getting on that green juice model at some level, some way in your life. I'm a huge believer now. It took me a lot of years to get out of my own way to try something new. I just happen to be ready for it, and I'm a big believer now. The amount of energy that I've had since let's see, we're about 6, 7, maybe 7 weeks in. Lost 18.5 pounds. And then I started lifting, and now I'm going back up about 3 pounds now. Feeling really good about it, excited about it. Almost out there in the having fun on the quad. See, she does things. This is just so interesting how we all have our own thing. Sorry, of course I'm getting sidetracked here a little bit. And that's okay, this is just living life. And she's had a bum shoulder. She was on the Olympic track as a gymnast and got a full ride to Boise State gymnastics, and she was really freaking good. I used to like, oh yeah, sure you are. And I remember one time we were at the shopping center, and she had shopping bags in each hand, and she does a freaking flip right in front of me as we're walking back to the car. And I was like, what? I'm like, damn, that was impressive. And so, but you know, after all these years, all those little aches and owies starting to catch up to her a little bit. And I'm just living the example. I don't force anything to her. I just make suggestions on, what I'm doing, or I'm explaining what I'm doing, and she sees the results, and got all my family doing some kind of juice in it, some level, and it's definitely helping. But I think she's got a bad rotator cuff, like I had, but she's been kind of got an owie, and been really hard for her to sleep and get good rest. I totally understand how that goes, and so I'm giving her lots of space. she decided on Saturday that she likes working in the yard and, you know, fixing and trimming the hedges and, you know, clipping the roadies and that kind of thing. And that is just not me. Absolutely not me. I'd rather hire somebody to do it. But she likes doing that stuff, so I let her. That's her thing. So anyway, so she was out with the hedger going to town on this big laurel hedge we have, and just completely trashed herself. Shoulder, just horrible pain. And I could just see how much she was struggling. So again, beyond, I absolutely hate doing that stuff, but I love her more. So it was plain and simple. Just me helping my wife out in the things that she likes to do, she loves to do. And again, I hate doing yard work. I love being outside, I love hiking, I love being in and out, but absolutely hate doing yard work. And so we spent all Saturday, my daughter and my wife and I, out in the yard. And I took that hedge trimmer and I ripped up our whole property, man. It was freaking awesome. And did lots of maintenance and such, but point being is, I certainly felt that, but man, if I was not doing the things I'm doing now and in the condition I am right now, that would have been a, you know, multi-week pain, low back, the whole deal. And I mean, I was a little sore on my low back. That next morning I got out, did a nice long hike, and just worked it out. And we got that thing all knocked out, and she was like, man, I thought we were just going to finish up the hedge. And no, I did the whole thing. So we literally invested 11 hours outside on Saturday, trimmed up. We have this beautiful little waterfall that's in our front drive, and I like digging in the dirt, so I have a track hoe. So when we first moved on our property, got out and we did all the major landscaping here. Went to auction, just in my typical self. I went to auctions, bought a dump truck and a backhoe, and because they wanted hundreds of thousands of dollars to like landscape our property and all this. It was just nuts. And so it was the years 12, 13 years ago when I was originally bought my freedom, and I had a great time building out our property. It was an amazing time. But you know, after all the years, things really grow over and really need some attention. So again, I like equipment and digging in dirt and that kind of thing, but I definitely don't like fussing around with plants and weeds, and just not my thing. But it's very important to my wife, and she was so appreciative of us getting out there and doing it and helping her. More importantly, the three of us just spending the whole day together out in the yard, of all things. And I just had a great time. We had so much fun. Got the waterfall, center island, all trimmed up and cleaned up, and it was so nice when we finally get done and you can just sit back and go, wow, look how beautiful this looks. So excited for that result. And sometimes it's very painful to get to that place, but you just keep driving. And for me, it was really just a tweak in my mind to say, oh my God, I could have been begrudgingly doing it all day and pouty face, and you know, make sure everybody can see that I'm totally disgruntled and resisting this thing the whole way. Or, like I did, I just made the choice, which by the way is what I used to do. But made the choice to get fired up and excited about it and just go to town and just have a fun day of it. And we did, and we were all completely wiped out and spent Saturday night. And we had a really nice relaxing day on Sunday with my mom, my wife, my daughter out at the Tacoma Rainiers game. Really great day. And we came back and then just kind of crashed. Went outside, got to turn the fountain on, or the waterfall, listen to the waterfall, and really enjoyed that experience. And again, the message here is simply this: when you're we all eventually have to do things that we don't really like. It's just really the attitude and the state that you go into the activity with. How will it affect other people? Are you doing something that's really important to somebody else? Or are you just living your life all about you? Now again, as we talk and I teach pretty extensively, is this idea that you have to take care of you first. But you also, if you want to have any kind of relationships, have to recognize that you have to get outside of yourself and serve other people, not for you, but to serve other people for them, and to help them get what they want, and help them realize whatever it is in their life that they are working towards. And I know how important the yard is to my wife, and we just got out and took care of it. And so I ask you, are you living for yourself? You have to start there, there's no question. When you're in the airplanes, they always say put the oxygen mask on you first. Very true. You have to get yourself up to a point where you're living in a good state every day. And if you don't have good quality people around you, get new people. If people are bringing you down, find new people. But then when you find a good group, you find amazing people around you, do whatever you can to serve, and serve for their benefit. And you watch what the universe will bring you. So hey, it's Big D for HikeTalk. I'll leave you with this. Get some rest. Live in an amazing state every day. Start the day with GFCI. If you don't know what that is, go back and listen to a previous HikeTalk. I talk about it all the time because it's the most important thing you'll ever do and that you'll learn in your life for the rest of your life. Be the greatest mind tool that you will ever have to live in the state of mind that you choose. It's not pre-produced for you by your past, that you actually get to choose for you every day. So let's go get them today.